Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about something that is very important to me. And that is this Glock. It's a Glock Model 22. As you can see, it's not loaded and the chamber is empty. So I'm going to go ahead and slide it forward. My son Rob. This gun was issued to me in 2010 when the Gen 4 Glock first came out. It was brand new, no front serrations or anything, so you know it's an early model. And I carried it every day until we retired it about a year and a half ago. And then they gave me the opportunity to buy it. You can see I've got these bands on it now, but you can see the grip is completely just worn away on the outside from daily use and daily carry, and the inside grip's all still there because that was tucked next to my body. I've got plans for this gun, and I'm going to do some of them on the channel. Some of them I'm going to send it back to Glock because fortunately I live in the North Metro Atlanta area, and as you guys know, Glock American headquarters is in Smyrna, Georgia, which is only about 35 miles from my house, and they will do all the work on my gun that I want them to. So I'm going to have them mill the slide so I can mount an optic on it, and put in the upgraded extractor with chamber indicator. What we're doing to this gun is we're converting it from 40 cal to 9mm. And we're doing that with the Glock factory extractor for 9mm with loaded chamber indicator, a double diamond barrel threaded. We're not doing a suppressor though, so don't go getting your hopes up. That's not why it's important that I have this. A enhanced Glock performance trigger, a set of Glow suppressor height sights that are just solid black, and like I said, we're going to have them mill the slide for an optic, do an optic cut on it. I was going to send the gun and have them do all the work because I was having a hard time finding the Glock tools, but lo and behold, I found a Glock tool today. So some of the easier stuff like the trigger and the sights, at least the front sight, I'll be able to do. I don't have a rear sight tool, but I do have a front sight tool. But things like the extractor, the milling, and the rear sight will have to be done by them, which should be fine. They're going to have the entire slide so they can do my extractor, my rear sight, and the milling work, and be good to go. So I'm going to take this down, disassemble it to where it's just the handle, the frame, and we'll get started with the trigger job. That's our first thing we're doing. This is not at all intended to be a how-to video. I don't do those. In fact, I'm having to look at how-to instructions as we do this. First, we're going to do the top pin. Which way does it go? Here we go. We'll pull that out. Then this pin, which may need to go the other way. Is that free? took a little bit of force. Okay, just want to make sure how that comes out and goes in. And now we've got to pop this pin, which is only plastic. Say it should come out, and it did come out extremely easy. Those two at the front, that at the back. Then pop this little tool, lift up on this. So that comes out. That's the trigger. Cool. This is the furthest I've ever stripped a Glock. Carrying one for 25 years, this is the farthest I've ever stripped one. Now, oh, we got a new rear slide plate. Nice. This already has all the springs in it. It's a fully loaded trigger assembly. I'm hoping it just slides right in there.
You got a flashlight I can borrow?
And voila! This can go back in. Then the new pin can go in back here. Perfect. Alright. Now, you can slide that back in. Put its pin back in. And that's done. This pin can go back in. Okay, that did not exactly go smoothly, but it's done and it fits. It's still a little bit stiff, but I think that'll wear itself in with some time on the range. Yeah, I like it. Now, I think I'm going to let Glock change the front sight when they change the rear sight and do the machining to the slide. So, there you go. This gun is now pretty much halfway to being converted from 40 cal to 9mm. I mean, I could fire 9 out of it now, and it would work. A lot of people say you don't even need to do this little piece here, but the extractor. But I'm doing it anyway because I just want to be sure. But I've got a basically a Glock 17 and a Glock 22 body. there you have it, and there you are. That's going to do it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to mount the ejector, the optic, into the slide, which I just dropped off to have it milled, the optic, and it's going to be Cerakoted while it's there. They're going to have it for a couple weeks, and when I get back, we'll assemble it and post that video, and then the video after, we're going to take this gun shooting, and I'm pretty excited. We'll see you then.